Well. Who's this guy?
Were you looking for someone in that tree? I could introduce you.
Yeah, I highly doubt that, bro. Strange way to talk about your dead. Half the town's up there. Oh, God. I'm looking for someone who can help me feel better. Yeah, he's been absolutely useless. Let's head on down here. Oh. What's this? Aloth?
I meant no offense. Let's put this matter to rest over a round, shall we? My treat.
Hoping to soothe our pride with a few Adira coppers, eh? We don't need your coin.
Ooh, a fight. We don't take ill treatment from foreigners, especially not Adirans. I'm not Adiran.
Go on. Say it again. I'm itching for an excuse.
Why, you're itching for the kindling touch of your sister, you cocksfeather!
Oh, man. That's great.
I'll cut that barrel-looking tongue out of your head.
Oh.
This is a misunderstanding. I didn't say whatever it is you think I said.
Wow.
We've nigh quarrel.
That's where you're wrong.
You're not gonna take that from him, are you? Oh, damn. Okay. They want to fight me, too? Here we go. Oh, wow. He killed him pretty fast. Wow. Wrecked. They were so easy.
Not quite how I hoped to get to know the neighbors. Thank you for your timely assistance with that awkward situation.
Actually, that was fun.
Then I can't imagine you lack for entertainment in these parts.
You got that right.
Well, I suppose introductions are in order after that little fiasco. Aloth the Wizard, at your service.
You'd better have more to say for yourself than that.
Well, I'm a wizard by training, and an adventurer by necessity.
You're a wizard,
I was
Harry.
born in the Seathwood, part of the mainland of the Adir Empire.
Okay.
And both of my parents served the nobility, which afforded me an education for which I'm grateful. However, there were no open positions in those houses, and so I decided to seek new means in a new land.
Interesting.
And how exactly did you come to be here?
I was traveling with a caravan, but we were separated near some ruins. Yeah, no, literally they were all slaughtered.
In Griffin Ruins? Well, those can be dangerous places during the best of times, which these are not. And half the locals would arrest you for trespassing, and the rest would kill you outright. I'm curious, what exactly did you find there?
I'm not gonna say anything to him just yet. Not sure how I feel about this guy. He did just fucking get in a fight with a bunch of these people, dragged me into it, and he tried to chicken out after he called him, said that shit about his sister. What are you doing in Gilded Vale?
An excellent question. I came looking for fresh air and cheap land. Instead, the magistrate gave me directions to the inn and a story about the local lord's expectant wife. But I take it that's a familiar tale.
I've been experiencing strange things of late. I'm looking for an expert on souls.
Indeed. The local lord has searched far and wide for similar specialists. He has rid himself of them almost as desperately.
Just how did you manage to cross those 3 drunks?
I'm afraid that was a matter of misunderstandings and mistranslations. It doesn't help that people in these parts remember their war with Adir like it was yesterday.
You did tell that one man to go fuck his sister. Oh, he did. Alright. You don't exactly look like a settler.
Begging your pardon, but neither do you. Yet, circumstances can find a
Right.
person in the strangest of places.
I'm an evil death godlike. You do not look like a villager.
As should I, given recent events. It's just as well. I've had enough of the watered wine and lumpy beds at the inn. They say even the owner tired of the place. Just up and left one day. It explains quite a lot about the upkeep. Perhaps I could join you. I could use a change of scenery, and I find it's better to travel in numbers.
So he is a companion. Yeah, so do I. Let's go then.
Excellent.
It's a match
I
made
shall
in
follow
heaven.
you.
Follow me. Fantastic. Okay, so we got Aloth now in our party. It's awesome.
Well,
Right. Ooh. Stuff.
Of course.
Alright, Aloth. Let's go to the inn.
Greetings.
Yep. This is the place. Black Hound Inn. Nice, we got some experience.
Good day, stranger.
Oh, this is to recruit mercenaries and adventurers. Get rooms. Yes, you can access that from there. That's cool. Okay.
Hail, traveler.
I'd like to know more about the Black Hound. The old owner left. Let's get a room. Cheap one. Those are expensive. Whoa. What's this? That's nuts. Oh, the dwarf woman, the Animancer they were talking about. Oh boy. Watcher. More experience. Okay. Ooh, leveled up. Awesome. Yeah, let's go with that. Give us some lore and survival. Okay. Yeah, let's go with the Mind Wave. It's a fast one. It's an AoE. Yeah. Deal a concussive raw damage blast. Nice. Accuracy is key. That's cool. Let's go with the greater focus. Yeah, I think that'll be nice. There we go. Level 2. Got a lot more health now. Look at that. 48 endurance, 192 total health. Alright. This is that dwarf I saved. That's awesome. That's pretty cool. Nice. Got a small, slight increase in my standing with these guys. Not that I give a damn. I'm evil. Aha. Book. Reach out and experience their past incidences, trauma, and stuff like that, or experience their deaths. That is pretty interesting. Ooh. There's a dog. I'm gonna pet the dog. Yes, I got the Black Hound in my inventory. Okay. That's pretty cool. Oh, okay. It's a house. Alfred's house. Oh, that'd be stealing. It's a cat.
Welcome.
I just arrived in Gilded Vale. I thought I'd get to know the locals. Oh, Master Odema's caravan? Oh boy. Why do you ask? Oh, her sister Calisca. Oh no. Yep, this is her sister. Calisca didn't make it. Yeah. Yeah. Quit your sniveling. How are you going to raise a child if you're this weak? Lord Redrick, yeah, exiled them all. With her husband gone, she won't manage. That's a long ways to go. What's in this for me? Anslog's compass. I'll find Ranga for you. 20 copper. Awesome. Okay. Sweet. Got a quest. That's fantastic. Alright, let's talk to this guy again.
I have received confirmation that Lord Radric's heir was not born well. My lord has issued an injunction on all new homesteads until he can be assured that the village has been cleansed of all Aothasians and whatever other undesirables that have brought this curse upon his lands. It would be best if you left town as soon as possible.
Oh, man.
I would suggest returning to your old home. There will be no
have no
place
home.
for you here. You may stay at the inn until you can make the necessary arrangements, but I would not advise remaining long. I expect Lord Radric will be most thorough in his efforts to purify this place.
Tell me about Lord Radric. The Saints War? What is that? Yeah. Red Saris. Okay. I'd like to know more about Gilded Vale. Damn. Indeed. Tell me about those ruins behind the tree. Oh yeah, the Temple of Aothas. What's left of it? Why has Gilded Vale's population been shrinking? Hollowborns. Yeah. Gotta explore the town. This is outrageous. I came a long way. Damn. Fantastic. Let's talk to the dwarf woman. Oh. She's dead for sure. Let's reach out. Hi.
Have you come here for me, dear? Or have you gotten lost? Ah, it is both, I think. Yes?
Am I imagining this?
No, I think not. A pity that. It would be simpler. A mercy, even. To not have to wander anymore, no? Alas, we are
Suppose you're
here,
right.
you and I. Wherever here may be.
How are you able to speak to me?
Is that what we're doing? Perhaps it just seems that way. Perhaps it is the easiest way for your mind to make sense of it. I think it is a very good choice.
I need to understand something that's happened to me. Oh, it's consoling me like I'm a child.
The world looks a little different than it used to, is that it? Feels like you're noticing things for the first time that have always been there. You have seen past the shroud. It only takes an instant. Your soul remembers, yes? remembers how it sees when it leaves the body, like being reminded of a dream you had forgotten. You are a watcher now, and a watcher you will stay.
What's a watcher?
What indeed? Long hours have many Animancers spent studying such things. Not I, no, not I. I'll tell you what I know, though, since fair is fair, and here we are visiting, you and I, and it reminds me of better times.
Okay.
Souls pass on. Some say through Audra stones, which are the blood veins of the world. They leave the world for a time and are reborn into it, sometimes more than they were before, but usually less and seldom the same. For all souls there is a time where they do not live, yet have not passed on. And those souls roam the world, same as you or I, either leaving or lost. But no one sees them because they have forgotten how. A watcher sees, though, knows what to look for. And sometimes they know a person just by looking at them, know where they've been in ages past when their bodies were other bodies. See memories even their owner can't recall. A wonder to behold when all goes well. A wonder.
Previous lives or deaths. Man. What did you mean when all goes well?
Oh, nothing to be afraid of, I'm sure. It's just much to take in for some. Sometimes there's trouble sleeping or other difficulties.
Yeah.
You should see old Mayorwald. He could tell you much more than I. A watcher just like you. Helped many in his day. Took up in an old keep no one would claim. Not far, not far. Kadnua, beyond the Black Meadow. He will welcome the company.
I think I survived a Beowick. Do you know why that would be?
Did you now, dear? My, that would be something, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Could be luck, could certainly be. A storm can be a careless thing. Or maybe it got its hands around your soul but couldn't pick it up. A soul can be heavy if it stayed in one piece through its time. Strong souls, we call them in the trade. Cold, I mean. Call them. Those days are all behind me, no?
Ain't that the truth? You said souls break apart over time?
Oh, yes. Entropy. Rimagan's work. We know little of why or how. We lose pieces of ourselves when we die and pick up pieces of others when we are born again. But less than what we lost. We tried to stop it with the animantic sciences, but with little success.
Oh. Damn.
A very small few resist Rimergan's influence and stay together through some force of defiance, at least for a time. But they all succumb eventually, I think.
Damn.
Me? I'll bore you to tears, though.
Who are you?
And here I thought you'd come to visit me in particular. Caldara de Baranzi of the Valian Royal Academy of Animantic Sciences. Not the greatest of their number, but I came here all the same because this was where help was needed.
And what happened to you?
Oh, come now, such a question. As though the answer were plain as a rope tied for strangling. Allow an old dwarf her
clearly.
last bit of cheer.
Fair enough.
Well, I came where I was needed, didn't I? Offered my services to Lord Radric for a pittance. A humble pittance. I was to examine the Lord's wife, see why the gods have seen fit to poison her womb. Studied her for months, looked high and low for impurities, tested her valence, the permeability of her essence. Do you know what I found?
No.
Nothing at all. A healthy woman, head to toe, blessed with a beautiful soul. Such a sweet woman, too.
Wasn't that an
Meek,
odd thing?
but warm-hearted. A few months' time, and the lord of the house demanded answers. For a time, I told him what he wanted to hear. Oh, yes, my lord. She is riddled with imbalances. I must have time to cure her. As the birth drew near,
There was just
he
a little
grew
fit,
impatient, as
a little white
lords do.
lie.
And this is where I've ended up.
What's an Animancer?
A student of the soul. Something so basic, yet so poorly understood. But so many breakthroughs have been made in my lifetime. Had been made. Had been. To hear the locals tell it, we're a gang of soul manglers that preys upon the weak-minded. And the worst of us are.
Yeah, that is true.
But the best of us? The best? Inspirations, miracle workers. My parents were soul twins, miserable before they met, empty inside. It was an Animancer who helped one find the other, turned their lives around. You wouldn't believe the stories. Amnesiacs helped to remember their lives. The suicidal brought back from the brink of oblivion. The elderly afforded extra moments to say their goodbyes. How soon we forget when we're afraid. It's a fascinating science. A fascinating time to be alive in a place like Deerwood that does not control the research, no? I love the Valian Republics for many things, but their recent caution will leave them behind, I fear.
I had other questions.
Of course, dear.
Never mind.
Goodbye, my dear. It was lovely visiting.
Yeah, if you can call it that. Was granted... Volteus was granted Crucible of the Soul. Party experience. Yeah. This happens a lot. You'll have to just get used to it. Yeah, I'm a watcher. Yep, I can see into people's souls. It's indeed interesting. Do you know anything about watchers? Yep. Of course not. They're rare.